Good morning to you. A win in Columbia breaks all kinds of negative streaks for the football Cats. Before Saturday night, they had not won a Southeastern Conference road game in 20 tries and had not beat South Carolina at South Carolina since 1999. Kentucky beats the Gamecocks in Columbia on Saturday. Stoops all kinds of fired up after the win, and rightfully so. They only scored 2 points in the second half, though, but it was enough for a 26-22 victory.
We're getting better, and to see them enjoy it and celebrate like that, it means a lot. We know we haven't arrived. We have a huge game next week, but you know what? I'm completely jacked up to get this win, to go back home, to get Florida at home. Our fans are going to be going crazy again, and I want a full house. And again, I want to deliver this game, to be 2-0, to go back and play Florida next week. That's what I wanted to do, you know. And this game was critical to get that victory for a lot of reasons, and keep just keep it going and keep the excitement going, and again, hopefully have a full house next week and play a big game against Florida.
For the first time since 1998, the Louisville Cardinals are off to a 0-2 start to the football season. A loss to the Houston Cougars at home Saturday, 395 yards of total offense for Bobby Petrino's team, but the Cards give up 462 to the Cougs, 236 of those in the air, 226 on the ground. The game comes down to a field goal decision, and Bobby P did think about going for it with a minute to go, but thought John Wallace could hit this 53-yarder to tie it.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. You know, we had a lot of wind behind us. He'd been knocking them in right around 51, 53. He felt good with the wind. It's 4th and 11. It's a tough call. You know, it's a tough call. He had a great practice the other day, kicking the ball. I think it got tipped. I think it ended up getting tipped. But, you know, do you go for it on 4th or 11, or do you kick the field goal? And I had confidence that he would make it.
The new Associated Press Top 25 poll is out. 10 Southeastern Conference teams were in the AP Top 25 last week. 3 of them, though, drop out this week. Ohio State, not the unanimous #1 team in America anymore, but still #1 overall. #4 Michigan State actually receives 2 first-place votes this week. Meanwhile, check out what happens to the Auburn Tigers. They drop from 6 to 18 after barely escaping with the win over Jacksonville State. They needed overtime to do it. And that's an FCS school. So the SEC has 7 total teams in the AP Top 25, still the most out of any conference in America. Alabama, the highest in the poll at #2. Georgia at 7. LSU 13. Ole Miss, the #15 team in America. A&M and Auburn at 17 and 18. Missouri is 22nd. Kentucky did get votes in the coaches poll, but none by the AP. Well, week 1 of the National Football League season started yesterday. Yay. 26 teams opening their season, including the Cleveland Browns, who have lost 10 consecutive openers. Browns at Jets. Josh McCown suffers a concussion on the first drive of the game, so in comes Johnny Football. Oh, Johnny be good, second quarter. Hashtag money team. He hits Travis Benjamin 54 yards for the touchdown, 7-0 Cleveland. Third quarter. This is not the good Johnny. Johnny be bad. Picked off by Marcus Williams, and things got worse for Johnny Football. Manziel this time trying to do something out of nothing. The ball pops out. Darrelle Revis says, "I'll take that." And then later, Johnny Football stripped again. Browns as a team go for 5 turnovers. 3 of them Johnny Football's fault. Browns lose 31-10 in the opener. John Fox making his Bears debut as a head coach. The Packers opening the season in Chicago. First quarter, Green Bay down 3-0. Aaron Rodgers to James Jones. They just picked him up on last Monday. Another look at this pass, 13-yard touchdown catch. Pack up 7-3. Jones back in Green Bay after a year spent in Oakland. Fourth quarter, Rodgers. This time he finds former Kentucky Wildcat Randall Cobb back of the end zone. 5 catches for 38 yards for Cobb, and that touchdown right there. The Packers win 31-23. Also making his debut on Sunday, Rex Ryan, first year in Buffalo. Bills taking on the Colts. First quarter, no score. Tyrod Taylor throws a bomb to the former Florida Gator, Percy Harvin. 51 yards on the hookup. 7-0 Bills. Jump to the third quarter. Andrew Luck and his team down 24-0. Luck strikes with the quickie. Dante Moncrief, 2-yard touchdown there. Bills still lead 24-8 now. Fourth quarter, 27-8. And Luck to Wayne Allen this time. The Colts only put up 14 points. Rex Ryan gets his first win as the Bills head coach. The previous 7 never won in their debut. Hey, this past Friday night, former Bell County and U-Pike head coach Dudley Hilton won his 350th game as a high school football coach. His Taylor County Cardinals started the season 0-3, but that first win means win number 350 for Coach Hilton. He's second on the all-time wins list in the state, right behind another coach in the coverage area, Belfry head coach Philip Haywood, who has 392. That's First Look at Sports this morning. Enjoy your morning.